Celebrity Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's celebrity contestants. The co-host of Television's Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, Regis Philbin. Abby in the long-running Knots Landing and the star of the TV movie The President's Child, Donna Mills. And actress, comedian, star of stage, screen, and television, Carol Burnett. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. Welcome, stars. How do you feel today?
Strong, Alex, strong.
Nervous.
Good. This is something I have been looking forward to for 8 years, and at long last we have a Celebrity Jeopardy. And in answer to a question many of you people are probably thinking about right now, the answer is no. The celebrities have not been briefed. In fact, they do not know what the categories are, so they have not been told what subjects to study for their appearance here today. They are here, as are all of our contestants, with their intelligence, their reflexes, and their egos completely exposed. It's all on the line. So for that, our thanks and our admiration. We'll get into the game in just a second. The stars are playing for their favorite charities, and to add an extra element of competition, the celebrity who has the highest total for the week will have that sum matched by the Jeopardy program and sent along to the charity. All right, players, good luck. Here we go. The first round, the Jeopardy round. This, as you know, is the easier round of play. There is one daily double, and here are the categories for you. European history, Italian food, women in sports, fashion designers, actors on stage, and finally, U.S. states. Carol Burnett, you won the toss. You select first, please.
Actors on stage for 100.
The answer is Christian Slater played Bill Moucher in the 1981 musical Copperfield, based on this novel. Carol?
It was David Copperfield.
You are right.
Actors on stage for 200.
Mildred Dunnock was perhaps best known for creating the role of Linda Lohman in this play. Carol again.
What is Death of a Salesman?
Right.
Actors on stage for 300.
Carol Baker's daughter, Blanche Baker, played this Nabokov Nymphet in a 1981 play by Edward Albee. Donna.
What is Lolita?
Yes.
Actors on stage for 400.
Bruce Dern and Rip Torn were in the original cast of this playwright's Sweet Bird of Youth. Carol.
Who is Tennessee Williams?
Yes.
Actors on stage for 500.
Tyne Daly and Angela Lansbury won Tonys for playing Mama Rose in this musical, but Ethel Merman didn't. Carol.
What is Gypsy?
Good for another 500. Where do we go now?
Italian food for 100.
Don't be alarmed if your lasagna verde is this color. It's supposed to be. Carol.
What is green?
Right?
Italian food for 200.
Traditionally, prosciutto is served as a first course with figs or this fruit. Carol.
What is melon?
Right.
Italian food for 300.
The Italian word for spring, it describes pasta dishes made with fresh vegetables. Donna.
What is Primavera?
Yes, before you get to select again, I would like to ask a favor of Regis.
Can I ask a favor of you, Alex? Is
please?
this thing working? Thank you for checking.
Good. It works.
Sure, but I'm talking about on the game.
It works. You don't.
Donna,
select.
I can think of an answer, I'd give it to him.
Italian food for 400.
In Italy, these shellfish found in pasta sauces are known as vongole. Correct response, what are clams? Pick again, Donna.
Italian food for 500.
Popular in northern Italy, it's usually a cornmeal mush, but some people make it with chestnut meal. Donna?
What is polenta?
Good for $500.
Women in sports for 100.
Answer. In July 1992, Patty Sheehan beat Julie Inkster in an 18-hole playoff to win this sport's U.S. Women's Open. Carol.
What is golf? No.
Golf is right. Yes, don't change your mind when I rule you correct.
Sorry.
You're in the lead with 1,600.
Okay.
Donna's on the board with 1,100. And Regis will try and master the technique of the signaling button during this commercial break. We'll be back with more of the first round of Jeopardy right after this. So far, this first game of our Celebrity Jeopardy tournament belongs to the ladies. Donna and Carol on the scoreboard. Regis has yet to make an impact.
Thank
Carol,
you.
You gave me the last correct question. You select again.
Well, let's try fashion designers for 100.
Givenchy costumed this actress for breakfast at Tiffany's and even created a perfume for her. Donna.
Who is,
Oh, sorry, you ran out of time. Regis.
Who is Audrey Hepburn?
You are right. You've got $100. And control of the board. Select.
Let's go to U.S. states for 100.
Answer. This state produces over 30% of the nation's cheese. Regis.
What is Wisconsin?
Yes.
200 for U.S. states.
Hawaii's state seal features a shield flanked by the goddess of liberty and this king. Regis.
King Kamehameha.
Yes, remember your phrasing, though. Who is King Kamehameha?
Who is King Kamehameha?
Thank you.
Didn't I
He's
say
the
that?
one
No,
on
I guess
that
not.
state seal that they're talking about.
Select again.
The states for 300.
This Cornhusker state's name comes from an Indian word for flat water, a reference to the Platte River. Regis.
What is Nebraska?
Right, select again.
400 U.S. states.
This down east state is bordered by only one state and two provinces. Regis.
What is Maine?
Right, select.
500 U.S. states.
The pecan is the state nut not of Georgia, but of this neighbor to the west. Regis.
What is Arkansas?
Sorry, incorrect. Carol.
What is Texas?
No, that is incorrect. Donna's not going to ring in on this, is she? Correct response, what is Alabama? Regis, pick again.
Fashion designers for 200.
Perry Ellis began his career as a buyer for Miller & Rhodes department store in this Virginia capital. Regis.
What is Richmond?
Yes.
300 fashion designers.
The answer there is the Daily Double. It's yours alone, Regis. You don't have to ring in ahead of the ladies. How much of your 800 are you going to risk on your knowledge of this subject?
400.
All right, for $400, here is the clue for you. Before he became a couturier, Mame Bochet edited the Paris edition of this U.S. fashion magazine.
Boy, you really make a guy earn his daily double here. What is Women's Wear Daily?
Oh, sorry. Correct response, and I'm sure Donna and Carol would have gotten this. What is Vogue? Cost you half of your money. You're at $400. You select again, Regis.
European history, 100.
His family became Christian, but this Viking explorer nicknamed the Red remained a pagan. Who is Eric the Red? Regis, pick again.
200 European history.
She sidestepped her other suitors and married her own choice, Ferdinand of Aragon, in 1469. Regis.
Who is Queen Isabel?
Right.
300 European history.
This small Iberian country became independent in 1143, so it's one of the oldest nations in Europe. Regis.
What is Portugal?
You are right, and we have a minute to go in the round.
400 European history.
The name of this woman who was executed at Vincennes in 1917 became a synonym for a seductive spy. Carol.
Who is Mata Hari?
You're right.
European history for 500.
This Scottish queen's second husband, Lord Darnley, was also her first cousin. Carol?
Who is Mary?
Mary, Queen of Scots. You are right.
Fashion designers for 400.
Answer. She was 86 when the Broadway musical about her premiered in 1969. Donna.
who is Coco Chanel?
Yes.
500 fashion designers.
Donna Karan was once an associate designer to this woman whose last name also began with the letter K. Donna.
Who is Anne Klein?
Correct.
Women.
Oh, that does it for the first round of play. Let's take a look at our scores. Regis has 900. Donna has $1,000 more at 1,900, and Carol's on the board in the lead with $2,000. You can put the signaling buttons down for a few moments, and we'll relax and find out what's happening. Regis, this is a lot different than those little Jeopardy contests you play on your show when I'm a guest.
Yes, they are. You mean, well, you can't think of anything, and I'm Alex Trebek.
Yes, yeah.
That's how I want it to be on this today, too. But
What's the charity you're playing for?
Cardinal Hayes High School. That's
Are you a graduate of that high
Yes,
school?
I am a South Bronx. Why, you say that with a question in your voice?
Well-
Yes, I did graduate from high school.
I never had any doubts about that, Regis. What are they going to use the money for?
Well, for scholarships, tuition, you know, there's a big problem in all Catholic schools around the country, and especially in this one in the South Bronx area.
Yeah, they've got to be very proud of you and all
Well,
the work
thank
you do.
you.
Nice having you here. Donna Mills, I can't seem to find a pattern in the roles you select in all these movies of the week you've been doing. Now, the one that's coming up tomorrow night nationally, tonight in Los Angeles and Seattle is called The President's Daughter?
The President's Child.
Child, sorry.
Right. Bill Devane and I are in that together, and I play a journalist in that who has the President's Child.
Oh, hello. Sounds exciting then. We'll all have to watch. The charity you're playing for?
ECHO, Earth Communications Office.
Okay, good. Nice having you with us.
Thank you.
Carol, I can't believe you guys are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Carol. If you had told me it was the 25th anniversary of the Gary Moore Show, I'd say, yeah. But the Carol Burnett Show started 25 years ago?
25 years ago, so the gang and I, Harvey and Tim and Vicki and Lyle and I, and much of our, a lot of our same writers who are now producers in their own right and Emmy winners have come back, and we're doing a 2-hour special where we're showing clips, but we're also doing new stuff. It's a reunion.
Good. All right, nice having you with us today. Carol's in the lead, and your charity is AMFAR?
AMFAR.
AMFAR. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back and start the double Jeopardy round right after this. Welcome back. During the break, I told Carol, Donna, and Regis, if you liked the Jeopardy round, you're going to love Double Jeopardy. Let's go to work in that one right now. 2 daily doubles, of course, in this round to play, and different categories. Here they are. Starting off with General Science. Next, we have Song Standards, Dance, Hobbies, Shakespeare, and Old Movies. Regis, you go first.
200, old movies for 200.
The answer is, she was in her teens when she made her first film with Montgomery Clift, A Place in the Sun. Regis.
Who is Elizabeth Taylor?
Right.
Old movies, 400.
Charlie Grapewin, who played Grandpa Joad in The Grapes of Wrath, played Uncle Henry in this 1939 classic. Correct response, what is The Wizard of Oz? Regis, back to you.
Old movies, 600.
Appropriately, she sang The Lady in the Tutti Frutti Hat in the 1943 musical, The Gang's All Here. Regis.
Who is Carmen Miranda?
Yes.
Old movies, 800.
In 1932, Cary Grant played Lieutenant Pinkerton in a non-musical film based on this Puccini opera. Carol.
It's Madame Butterfly.
Right.
Old movies for 1,000.
Laurence Olivier wanted Vivian Leigh to play his wife in Rebecca, but this actress got the job. Carol.
Who is Joan Fontaine?
Yes, for 1,000. Select again.
Song Standards for 200.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and do this so no one will suspect I'm afraid. Carol.
What is Whistle a Happy Tune?
Right.
Song Standards for 400.
Do this and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Regis.
Fly me to the... What is Fly Me to the Moon?
Yes. To all of the above.
Select you.
You give a medley of responses. I love it. Go again.
All right, Song Standards, 600.
And its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you. Then. Regis.
What is Day and Night?
No.
Night and Day.
Day and night, night and day. All right, we'll give it to you.
Couldn't wait to say no, could you? No, Regis, no!
Select again, Regis.
Thank you, Miss Judge, for overruling Mr. Big Shot here. Yes, Alex, my dearest friend, Song Standards for 800.
The answer there is one of the daily doubles in this round. Regis, here's a great opportunity for you. Your first chance in the game to take the lead. Carol has 4,000. You trail her by 1,300. How much for your 2,700 are you
So
going
if
to
I
risk?
go for 14, if I go for 1,200...
This isn't about math.
If I go for 700, I will go ahead of Carol Burnett. 700.
Your math is very bad. You will not go ahead of Carol Burnett with 700, but for $700, here is the clue. It's the question asked in I Got Rhythm. You don't have to ring in.
Oh. What is Who Could Ask for Anything More?
You're right. You go to 3,400. Select again, Regis.
How come I'm still behind Carol Burnett?
Because you didn't wager enough.
All right. Let's go for a Song Standards 1,000.
The night is young, the skies are clear, and if you want to go walking, dear, it's this, it's this, it's this. Regis.
It's delightful, it's lovely, it's...
Sorry. Carol?
It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely.
And the phrasing?
What is it?
There. Thank you. All right.
Don't I get 2/3 of that?
No. Pick again, Carol.
I don't even get 2/3 of that.
Hobbies for 200.
Hobbies. Carl Sagan and his Cosmos series were credited with creating a renewed interest in this hobby. Carol.
What is astronomy?
Yes.
Hobbies for 400.
For hobbyists who explore these, the National Speleological Society recommends having a hard hat and lights. Regis.
What are caves?
Correct.
Hobbies 600.
Someone who dabbles in deltiology collects and studies these greetings from around the world. Correct response, what are postcards? And we have less than a minute to go. Regis, pick again.
General science 200.
Answer. Andres Celsius and Gabriel Fahrenheit invented types of these that use different scales. Donna.
What are thermometers?
Right.
Hobbies for 1,000.
Answer. This term for a coin collector comes from a Greek word meaning what is sanctioned by law. Coin collectors are numismatists. Donna, select again.
Dance for 1,000.
Answer. The mashish, a ballroom dance, evolved in this largest South American country in the 1870s. Regis.
What is Brazil?
Yes. Oh, we won't have time for any more material. Let's see what we have. Donna on the board with 2,100. She's in third place. Regis in second place with 3,800. And Carol in the lead with $5,200. Final Jeopardy coming up. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that the players are playing for their favorite charities. Let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category for today. It is historic names. We'll be back with the answer right after this break. Historic names is the category. In a moment, stars, I'll give you the clue. You'll then have 30 seconds to write down your question. Good luck. Here we go. Final Jeopardy answer is, for his licentious behavior, monk Grigory Yefimovich Novik earned this nickname, meaning debauched one. Good luck. Time's up. Donna, we're going to begin with you. You were in third place with 2,100. You don't look very happy about this. Let's take a look at your response. Who was Don Juan? Sorry, that is incorrect. Your wager, 2,100. You go all the way down to 0. Let's go to Regis. He's looking very professorial. Why is that? What did he write down? Who was? Absolutely no one. He is still thinking...
Only one I can think of is Dan Quayle, but I don't know.
Your wager, 1,500. That leaves you with 2,300. Now we come to Carol. And she started to laugh halfway into the clue.
Well,
why?
I don't know. That's the
Who was
only...
the Marquis de Sade for his debauched behavior?
Debauched.
No, I think the word in our final
I know.
answer that threw you off was nickname. Most people think that Rasputin was his real name, but Rasputin, debauched one, was the nickname. So Rasputin is the correct response. What did it cost you? 2,300. That takes you all the way down to 2,900, but forget about those totals because we are augmenting them to $10,000. Your charities will each receive $10,000. And we thank you very much for being with us on Jeopardy. Do it again tomorrow, folks. 3 more stars right here. So long.
Some members of our studio audience will receive V8. Enjoy V8 vegetable juice. V8 will contribute to Toys for Tots for needy children this holiday season. Details on specially marked cans. V8, drink your vegetables. With a new ViewMaster lighted viewer, kids can watch their favorite 3D characters in the light or now light them up in the dark from Tyco. Paul Mitchell Salon Hair Care. We're as good to the environment as we are to you. Available only at fine salons. New Mineral Ice Plus, effective cool relief for your minor aches and pains, plus a soothing moisturizer. New Mineral Ice Plus. Tell your pain to cool it. Polana All Fruit, sweetened only with fruit juice, no sugar added. Polana All Fruit, please don't dare call it jelly. New Lil for Total Condition, the self-timing home perm that conditions every step of the way to help prevent frizzies. New Lil for Total Condition, it's the worry-free perm. Klondike ice cream sandwiches, rich vanilla ice cream between two big, delicious chocolatey cookies from Klondike. All new editions of Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White and Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the 16-bit Super Nintendo Entertainment System and the Sega Genesis System. And the Jeopardy Challenge from Alex Trebek and Merv Griffin. Find out just how good a Jeopardy player you are with this collection of some of the toughest Jeopardy games ever. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises. Distributed by
Columbia TriStar Television.